Alright guys, welcome back. Here we're looking at the design tools that are available to you. Okay, but you should understand that this is not Photoshop, and there are certain things you cannot do with this. Just like we had with MS Word. Okay, there are some things you cannot do with this. Take for instance, you cannot start cutting out images from background using Canva. Okay, there is no such feature. You cannot start blending images together and all that. There is no such feature on Canva. Okay, but yeah, there are say lots of things you can do with Canva and create beautiful looking book covers. Okay, so we'll go over to a template. Let's going to be can choose either ebook covers or Kindle covers, whichever you want. Right. And then let's look at the tools we can work with. Okay. Mm, let's let's have this on the Canva. All right. So here we have the layouts. Okay, you can decide to choose any layout you wish. Okay, to work with. Right. Also, there are I think about 50 or so layers for your designs. Okay, so these are what are provided. You have different layers. Okay, how you want your design to look. Know that the tests are already done for you, just for you to replace text. Okay, and advice when you're working with these, make sure that for it to have the same feel, make sure it's same number of text. For title it might be more, okay, but it shouldn't be really that more. Okay, like you're having the gifts of love here, you shouldn't start having the eternal gifts or the eternal. You should start having things like a very long text here to change your orientation and feel of this cover. Okay, you can have something like um the blessed, um or you can say blessed amongst, hmm, or blessed women, just something around these word count. It could be more, but it shouldn't be something that will make the fonts start looking tiny than you have here already. The size of the font goes perfectly with the layout of this cover. Okay, so if you are working with a layer like this, you'll be sure that your word count shouldn't get to a point whereby you have to reduce the size of the font. Okay, if you reduce the size of the font, it affects the feel and look of your design. So having said that, there are elements you can decide to add. Okay, these are elements, free photos that they provide you. They provide you free photos. You can decide. You don't need to download images and all that. Okay, they provide you free images you can use. They still provide paid images. You should know that also. I think I talked about that the last time. Video then grids, how you want your the grid, you layout of your design. You want it on different, like photo grid and all that. I don't think you'll be needing this. Then frames, you want frames for your designs. Okay, frames for your designs. You can have different sort of frames. You can see full frames and all these sort of frames. Okay, so you can see its effect. Okay, this is the effect of this frame. So this is the effect of this frame. We can try to take it backwards. Okay, so it's off from the from view now. You see that? So whatever thing you add, okay, let's delete this and let me show you something. Let's say this image. Let's okay. I think we should conclude on this first. Okay, so you have shapes, different shapes for your design. You can decide to choose anything you want to work with. Okay, and have amazing shapes. If you want to add to your designs, like you adding badges to your design and all that. Okay, you can look through and add something like this will work well for a badge. You can change the color, of course. Okay, can decide to change the color, make it more red. Whatever you want, you see the color code, whichever thing works for you. Okay, okay. So you can add lines. Hey, depending on what you want to do, you can add illustrations. They provide you with illustrations, which you might decide to add depending on what you do. This will work better for infographics, if you're using infographics. This will work better for that. Alright. And icons, it comes in handy depending on what you're doing. This works for infographics also, but there are certain times you might incorporate such things into your uh, book covers. Okay, charts. Okay, these are meant for infographics. Then I think this is their logos. Okay, these are their logos, which if you want to add, okay, to your design. All right. So then you have the test layer. Okay, or the test tool. Okay, and where you can decide to add tests. Okay, all you just have to do is either you click if you want to add a header text, or you just drag whichever thing you want works for you. Let's say for example to open this, I just drag it over here. Okay, and then these are already done for you. They show you how it's going to look. So it's quite easy for you to start instead of you to start contemplating on what to do, what kind of text to use. That's if you're designing from scratch. Okay, we'll talk about that. Okay, if you're designing from scratch, you don't want to work with your own templates, you know. So these are the tests. Okay, the heading test. You just heading test. When you edit from here, you choose the type of text if you want to change it. Okay, you choose any lots of fonts. Okay, now this okay, now you should know that these tests are their own fonts. Okay, this font here, the fonts here are not from your system. Okay, but these fonts are from what they have on the program. These are already pre-installed font for the program, so you cannot work outside using the fonts already provided here. Okay, but you can decide to upload your own fonts. All right, and you have to upgrade. I think you have to upgrade for you to be able to add your own fonts. Okay, so that's is that for text. Then background, they have different backgrounds. Okay, and you can decide to add a background. Say for instance, I want to delete this first time. Can you decide to add any fixture, any background you wish, or you can just drag, or you can just click whichever thing you want to do. You can drag it, okay, or you can just click. Okay, you can just click on it, and you have your your background. Okay, We already have a background here. For us to have this, we have to delete this. Okay. Take out of this one written different document. Okay. Then uploads. Here you can upload your own images. Okay. You can upload your own images from your computer. Right. When you click upload, you are able to upload any image which you want to use. And images. These are images already uploaded. Okay. Um, Facebook image. You want to connect your Facebook to have your images to be able to use them and all that. Okay, so that will be it for this video.